Hey friends, it's Katie and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my intro video for my pan lit palette series. I'm going to be doing pan lit palette for 2018 as well. This will be my second year of panning and I'm super excited about it and everything. So this year's palette is going to be the Carli, Bybel and BH Cosmetics palette. I am super excited to be panning this palette and thank you to everybody that left me a comment on my last video, my finale for my 2017 pan lit palette. Thank you so much for leaving me a comment and telling me your thoughts of what palette I should pan. Thank you so much and thank you for like your reasoning and everything like that. Thank you so much for leaving me a comment. So like I said, I'm going to be panning the BH Cosmetics and Carli Bybel, just the original palette and everything. And yeah, this is going to be my pan lit palette for 2018. I'm super excited. I'm super excited to be panning and everything. I really enjoyed the experience with this last year, so I figured might as well get another palette out of my collection this year. And I just always like to be using my makeup collection. I used to have the mindset, oh, I don't want to use this because then it'll be gone. But like in reality, like if you're using a palette, it's well loved and you always want your palettes to be well loved, you know what I mean? Like you want it to go at use, you know? So this is what my palette looks like. I have hit pan on a couple shadows. This used to be my like top favorite maybe in 2015 or 16. I forget when this came out, honestly, and everything. But I like the deluxe palette better. I actually have that in front of me, so I'll show that to you just so you can have a comparison. Some of the original shadows are in here, but I think the formula of these are better and I just love these shadows better. I use this palette like in late summer, like fall, like every single day, especially in school. I love this palette. But I'm super excited to be panning this for this year. So like I said, this is what they look like and everything, and I'm gonna kind of go over each shadow and just, you know, talk about it and everything. Okay, so this shadow right here is just the perfect setting color, and I don't think that'll be too hard to pan. Of course, that probably will be pretty easy. And for these three shimmers, I feel like those will also be pretty easy to pan, just because these shadows are more powdery, so I feel like it's just easier to like pan these really fast and stuff like that. I think the matte shades will be a little bit harder to like pan. They are powdery, so you do get a lot of kick up, but also I feel like they're just gonna be a little bit harder to pan just because you're like, I don't know, I just feel like they're gonna be a little bit tougher to pan just because there's more. I haven't hit pan on them quite yet. Definitely the darkest colors, I feel like the purple and also the brown that's below it, I feel like will also be really hard to pan just because, I don't know, I don't really use too much of those, so those will definitely be sticking around for the whole year. I'm gonna attempt to use them, but I'm not gonna let it like, you know, stress me out. This is a fun thing to do. Pan the palette is fun, and definitely if you're panning a palette, don't stress out. Of course, if you don't use up a shadow in a year, don't worry about it. Like, it's all gonna be okay. It's just, I love panning. It's for fun. It's nothing to be like, oh my god, I'm not panning this. Like, chill. It's gonna be okay. Like, and stuff. And if you don't like a shade, don't worry about panning it. Like, you don't have to pan it if you don't like it. Like, there's no rules to panning. Like, you just pan and have fun. That's literally what it's like and everything. As for this shade, I'm probably gonna try to pan that. That'll probably be my like dramatic shade if I want to like go out on weekends, which doesn't really happen often, but just gonna put that out there. And then the bronzy shade, I'll try to use that as well. And like I said, with the dark colors, I'll try to pan those, but I don't know if I'll use up a full like dark shadow in a year, if you know what I mean. And then the highlights, I panned this one so long ago. It's my favorite highlight ever. It was like a kind of white stark highlight, but I just really liked it. And this one's also a favorite highlight. I don't have any doubts that I will finish this up because it was one of my favorites. I still use it to this day. And then these ones, I feel like I could use all of these on my lid. This darker color I'll probably use on my lid the most, so it'll be interesting to see like when I actually pan this, like how much of a pan I get. I don't know if I'll actually use up this whole shadow in this year, but I'm really excited to see how this goes and everything like that. I'm really excited to see what happens and everything like that, and I'm super excited to see where this goes. I guess I'll give you goals. So in the first month, I would like to have this one panned, hopefully have that panned. I don't know if I want to though, because then I'm gonna have to dip into another palette for a setting color, and I like having a setting color. And then I'd like to have at least these twos panned, like extended pan. I don't know if I'll actually pan them all the way. And then I'd like to get the pan extended on these and at least have dips in a couple shadows. I feel like that's my goal. I'd like to hit pan on maybe these two, or at least have a dip in them. I'd really like that to happen. We'll see kind of what happens. We'll see as this goes on how layout goes and everything like that. And those are my goals. They're kind of pretty simple goals, but that's where I'm gonna start for this first video for pan that palette and everything like that. So there's that and everything. And like I said, panning is supposed to be fun, you know, just have fun with it. And if you're panning a palette, let me know about that down below. What are you panning and everything like that? I'd love to hear about that. And just a little disclaimer before I go, I won't be doing monthly updates that I know of. I'm going to try to for at least the first half of the year, but I don't think I will be able to do monthly updates just because I will be in school. But I will have updates on Instagram for you. It's my Instagram stories for my beauty Instagram, which is at KDXBeautyYT. So if you want to hear updates more frequently, go follow me over there. I will probably update you in my story on how I'm doing with this and everything. I'm going to try to do at least quarterly updates. So if I don't do a February update, I know I'll do an update 1. I know that for sure. But if I don't do update 2, you will get an update 3 for when I'm in spring break. It'll just be in the middle of the month. It won't be like the first week, you know what I mean? But I'll try to get that video up as fast as I can. But I like panning, so I had to do this video, even though it'll be hard for me to do updates. But I will try my best and everything like that. I'll try to update you on any way I can and everything like that. Also, I'm gonna be doing a project pan. I want to use up 18 makeup products in 2018, so stay tuned for that video. It'll probably be going up probably next week sometime. I'm probably gonna have it go up on Monday, hopefully. We'll see, I guess, how that goes and all that kind of fun stuff. But yeah, I'm super excited to be panning. Like I said, let me know the palette you're panning this year down below. I'd love to hear about it, and please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please subscribe if you haven't already, because I will be panning and I have a lot of fun videos coming here in 2018 and all that kind of fun stuff. And hit the notification bell down below to be notified. Make sure you click all updates, like you want to be notified all for everything, because you know the notifications try to give you some, but you want all, so make sure you click that. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Happy panning, everybody, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.